Well, after a long weekend of rubbing down, sanding and cleaning and then painting, it's finally finished and it looks really, really nice. So what's the next stage? Well, we're now in the build stage of this job. So the question is, how much can I build on the bench before I need to move it to the floor? And also I need to get the axle up there and measure the axle length between the gearbox and the axle so I can order the prop shaft. We're just before Easter now, so I kind of want to get it ordered in case there's a bit of a delay, because we do have a shakedown test on the 21st at Bicester, which is Thursday next week, so about a week and a half away. So yeah, I'm going to get the axle up, pop the gearbox in, and then measure the distance, and then order the prop shaft. And then after that, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach all the aluminium panels. I'm going to put in the plate for the engine mount, the gearbox, and all the aluminium panels, and then I think we'll be in a good position to move it down onto the floor. Right, I've got some Silvo. I'll try and polish this up as much as I can and then pop it in there. Well, I've never riveted before, but I've popped in some Clecos. Let's have a go with the rivet gun. I've never riveted a panel before, but this has been really satisfying. It was actually really easy. I suppose the hard work is getting all the holes lined up and making sure that it fits correctly. Taking it apart and putting it back together isn't so difficult. Panel number 2. I need to mount the axle so I can temporarily mount it so I can actually get an idea of where or how long the prop shaft should be. So I need to put this back in, but you can see that this inside, if you could focus on it, it's just damaged from, you know, the head of the bolt that's going in there. So it's because there was no washer behind it, but the washer doesn't actually fit, so I've actually shaved off, you know, just off the edges just so it will fit. So I'm going to have to do that for a couple of these, and then do the same on the other side, and we can temporarily put some links in so we can mount the axle. I don't know whether it's because this panel was slightly misaligned when it went in originally, or whether it's because of all this welding work we've done, but this panel is proving a bit trickier to get in, and I'm just having to sort of manhandle the holes and make sure it lines up. You can see here at this point where the suspension joins, it's actually misshapen here, so not ideal, but it will fit. It's just going to be a little bit of a pain to fit and won't fit quite as nicely as it should have done, but with enough rivets it should look alright. And it's in. It's still bulging out a little bit where the holes are for the original pedal box, and I need to sort of glue, I'm going to glue on a panel here so we can cover up this hole here where I've extended the chassis. But yeah, that panel's in, so I now need to test fit the rear axle so I can order the prop shaft. Well, my assumption that all these brackets are the same is wrong, because this bolt fits in here but doesn't fit in the bottom one where it needs to, so I can attach this axle and get the length of the prop shaft. So I need to swap these brackets around, unfortunately. I'm a bit concerned, even though I moved that chassis member, that one there, to make room for more prop shaft space, that it's still going to clash with the upper member. It's still going to clash with that. So I may be making an emergency modification next week. One thing I've wanted to do since I bought this car was actually open up this gearbox and see if it was a Ron Welsh straight cut gearbox. Let's crack it open and have a look. Let's share this magic moment. And lo and behold, a lovely straight cut set. Fantastic. I don't know if they're reinforced fork selectors or not, but they look pretty good as well. There's still a load of oil in it. I'm not sure how to fill this or anything like that, even how much to put in, or even if that's the right amount, but we shall ask and find out. I did notice some oil had leaked out of it or it might have come from the dampers, I don't know. But that's good news, we've got a real Ron Welsh gearbox set. I wonder how smoothly those bolts are going to fit in. Little bit of a fight, but they're all in.